Right, guys, so Dragon Ball Legends 50th anniversary is officially coming to a conclusion as they just hinted the final character for part 3 of the 50th anniversary, which I hope you guys have your chrono crystals ready because this is going to be easily a top 3 unit, if not the best unit in the game. That's what they do, especially with ultras and finale ultras as well, as of late at least. So yes, we have a lot to talk about. I mean, they just tweeted out this image right here. I just woke up, but I deciphered what I could, and in today's video we're going to be pretty much weighing in all options and some stuff that you guys might have not known. So pretty much it's this image right here. It's this beam of light shining from the sky, and then there is a thing on the ground right here, which we'll zoom in just so you guys can get a better look at it. It looks like an infinite symbol. Some people are saying it looks like the Potara earrings. Some people are basically saying it's pretty much the time ring, right, which Zamasu wears. Now, like I said, we're going to be weighing in all options here. And I do want you guys to comment down below what you guys think this is. So let's get started. The first thing I do want to mention is that it's July 1st. And by the way, happy July 1st. Hope you guys absolutely crush all your goals for the month of July. I always say that in the beginning of the month. So happy July 1st. And something that we have to know is that every single first weekly reset of the month, which is going to be this upcoming weekly reset, we always 99.9% chance are going to be getting a free-to-play unit. Now, this could be a free-to-play unit. I'll just state that, okay? This could, emphasize could, be a hint for the next free-to-play unit. For example, if it's Zamasu, it's going to be a hint towards, you know, a Vegito Blue, right? An Ultra Vegito Blue for the following weekly reset, right? So that's what it could be. Last year, for the 4th anniversary, they took an extra week to release, Super Vegito, Ultra Super Vegito, and it would fall in line for 2 weeks from now. So if they do decide to release an Ultra this week, that means it would come up 1 week shorter than last year's anniversary, the Ultra that is, right? So I do think it would be a little bit too fast, especially because we just got 2 banners, of course, in the Gambas and Orange Pickle and stuff like that. So once again, this could be a hint for the free-to-play unit, the upcoming free-to-play unit. And by the way, we're also going to get an LF this month, because if we get something on what, it's like the 5th, the 6th of this week, that means we still have another 3 weeks for the month to end, and then that means we're still going to get an LF towards the end of the month, right? So that's just crazy to even think about. But yeah, that's something I wanted to know. Free-to-play unit, it's something it could be, okay? Now, a lot of people are saying, I see a lot of people saying, DB Zoom, they never hint the main character. Yes, they don't do that for LF banners, but they do that for Ultra banners, such as the Kid Buu banner, right? The Ultra Kid Buu banner, which is the latest Ultra that we got. Obviously, they hinted that flower, of course, where it's Kid Buu standing on top of the rock. So, yeah, they do hint Ultra units. It's official, especially the last one, the latest one, right? So they do hint it. Now, let's get to, we got that out of the way. Let's just get to some obvious stuff. The light from the sky and the infinite symbol, or the 2 circles on the ground being shined upon, right? So, very simple stuff, okay? This can only be a handful of stuff, I think so. I'm just going to say what I see a lot of people tossing up alongside some of my ideas as well. So a lot of people are tossing up Zamasu coming from the sky, right? Where he comes beaming down from the sky. That is one thing. Although I would say the sky is light, and then here on this image, the sky is dark. So that's something to note as well. And there's red ground right here. The red ground could mean a destructed future, setting. That's what I think it could be. Now, another thing is corrupt Zamasu when he's defeated, right? And then there's just a whole bunch of Zamasus shining from the sky, right? Boom, boom, boom. So that's another thing, right? Another thing could be that it's just the time ring that, Goku Black and Zamasu or corrupt Zamasu wears, right? So this could just mean straight up a hint towards a Zamasu or Goku Black or corrupt Zamasu, right? That's another thing. Another thing is that this could be a Potara earring, where people think, and I'll show you guys what I mean by that in just one bit, a Potara earring on the floor that beams down. So that is another thing, right, which we'll get to in just one bit. I'll show you guys. A future buff that's getting ready for an Ultra Vegito Blue. That's another thing, right? And what I mean by that is that we could be getting a free-to-play unit. That could just be hinting the next, of course, Ultra, right? So this upcoming weekly reset, we should be also getting a free-to-play unit. So I'll be surprised if we don't, because every single beginning of the week, or every single weekly reset in the beginning of the month, we always get a free-to-play unit, right? So there's that. And then this is the least likely scenario, but I just want to toss it up there because I do want to say I want to weigh in all options, as well as I've been seeing this getting tossed around, which is Dragon Fist. Of course, he has that light beaming down, so I don't think that's going to be it. I think it would be quite the disappointment for that to be it, especially because we just got one last year, like a year ago. So I don't think that's it. I'm just going to say that. I do think it's going to be future Saga, future Trunks Saga related, either Zamasu or Vegito Blue. Or it could be both, because I've been seeing a lot of people tossing up both. So those are all the weighted options right now. To give you guys my verdict, as we scroll by some few images right here. Now the Patora earring is this scenario right here, as you guys can see, where Goku and Vegeta are putting it on, and Zamasu is just looking at it. So people are saying it could be this, right, being hinted. It could just be straight up the time ring, right, which is kind of the infinite symbol, right, in some way, right, pretty much. And then as you guys can see here, Zamasu wears it. Another thing is that, you know, of course, the Zamasu is beaming in from the sky, like I mentioned. This is also another likely scenario where Zamasu comes in for the first time and then he's coming out from the sky. But like I said, the sky here is a little bit more light. I would say this image right here is a little bit more dark, right? So there's that. Fusamasu, somebody made this right here, an Ultra Fusamasu concept. I just thought it'd be pretty cool. I think this is by BLZ. Pretty cool stuff, man. So yeah, I mean, very, very clean. He does some phenomenal work. Yeah, this is another hint right there, right? Or Vegito Blue. So, or like I said, a curveball. But I do think it's going to be either a Zamasu or a Vegito Blue, or perhaps maybe both, which would be absolutely insane. Or this could be the free-to-play character of one of those characters, which would be Zamasu, right? Leading up towards a Vegito Blue. So that's my verdict. I do think it's going to be, and by the way, these, like I said, these images are great by BLZ. Make sure to go follow him over on Twitter. Yeah, this is great work. So very clean, one of the best in the business. But yeah, that's gonna be my verdict, guys. Future Trunks Saga related. I can't see it being anything else. I don't want to see a GT. I also saw somebody saying a GT Kid Goku, because it kind of like, there's like a scene where it kind of looks like it, but it really doesn't. But I just want to toss it up there. GT Kid Goku is getting tossed around. Dragon Fist, I want to toss those out aside. Free-to-play unit is a good chance, you know, because it's the first weekly reset of the month. So yeah, for these two characters, which is Vegito Blue and Fusion Zamasu, or any Zamasu to be exact, there's only a handful of tags, 6 tags to be precise, which is Fusion Warrior, obviously, for both Vegito Blue and Fusion Zamasu. So that's one. God Key for both of those tags as well. So for sure we can get some buffs around these tags. What color they need, that's kind of debatable. We'll take a look at that in just one bit. Also, future is a given because they're from the future. Region for Zamasu, powerful opponent for Zamasu, and then Saiyan for Vegito Blue, right? So in terms of colors, I could get into that once we actually get the full-on, you know, which character we're going to get, so we can decipher that a little bit better. But for God Key, I don't know, man. God Key, I don't think they need a blue, because they got Zamasu, right? I don't think blue is needed, nor is green needed with Revival Goku, although he does get some slack, but I still think he's very much usable. People are just tripping. And of course, future, we got Ultra Rose. So I don't think it's going to be green. I don't think it's going to be something blue related, because blue, they're good for now, right? I'll just toss up blue and green is safe, right? After that, we could just kind of decipher all these tags in specific and see what needs the most help. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much gonna wrap it up. Once again, comment down below what you guys think about this, and if you guys did enjoy the video, as always, make sure you guys please like and subscribe. And I'm gonna go back to sleep, and when I wake up, I'll read you guys' comments. So yeah, have a good one. Peace.